sometimes I like to draw circles just to kind of remind me of how a person's leg actually is.
If the tank is penetrated, the Kevlar mats are designed to plug the hole. They would reduce a fuel leak.
And this would be the other legs right here, or the back leg. So
aircraft tires are unique. They must be able to support 185 tons at speeds in excess of 250 miles an hour. At these speeds, Concorde's tires stretch taut like a rubber band.
Okay.
If cut,
so the next thing would be her miniskirt, which is very, very high up. Even in the cartoon out, I noticed how short her skirt was.
another
So I was
manufacturer,
like,
Michelin,
wow.
offers the solution, a revolutionary design called near zero growth.
And always try to remember that when you're drawing, imagine where the wrinkles would end up. You know, there'd be wrinkles. You know, the cloth would, the clothes would be having folds here, and so on.
Try and cut a stretched elastic band.
Okay.
It's very easy.
And what basically I'm gonna have her do is I'm gonna have her biting an apple, kind of teasing you with it.
And that effectively is what they achieved with this near zero growth.
Instead of drawing the arm and matching it to her mouth, I'm gonna basically put where I want the ball, actually, not the apple. I don't know why I said the apple. So basically, she's gonna be licking her Pokemon ball,
Very, very pleased indeed. It was
kind of teasing you with
a real
it.
nice surprise at the time. Almost a Christmas present.
On November 6, 2001,
Let's see. That's good. I like that.
no longer flying. But the tires are. They're standard throughout the industry.
And I am thinking I'm going to change my mind here, and I'm going to have her
against wind,
left hand on her hips.
and blowouts.
So
One leg of
the
any
hand will
flight
be
is
about
still
right
missing.
here.
The drive to the airport.
Got the knuckles. Sometimes when drawing fingers for females, I try not to go too detailed. If you make them look too detailed, then it makes their hand look too manly. You know, like too many definition. Women's arms are more soft, smooth. So if you can keep that in mind, that'll help you.
And search for the breakthrough technology that's made your next flight a whole lot safer.
Shoulder will be about here. Shoulder muscle.
January 25th, 1990. As fog engulfs JFK, planes stack up overhead.
Okay.
The tower
So she's a bit muscular.
052 for final.
You know, very strong.
At 600 feet, the pilot hits a blast of turbulence and aborts.
So now I think this is in the wrong spot, so I'll get rid of that. What I want to have her do is sort of like licking the Pokemon ball, make it very
The 707 is now running on
like she's teasing or being very erotic. So.
Flight 052 crash lands in Cove Neck, Long Island. No fuel, so no fireball. It belly flops on a slope, splits in two, then shudders to a stop.
This is her nose right here.
73 died. When Barry Trotter and a team from the NTSB examined the wreckage,
Her head's a
they made a
bit
chilling discovery.
tilted
More
back.
should have survived.
The majority of them died because the seats failed. So the passengers still strapped to their seats.
And her eyes are very
And piling up against the other passengers.
When
femme
you think about
fatale,
the fact that the
you know.
fuselage stayed together and protected the people in that way, it's the seats
Sultry, I
that
guess
didn't
is the word.
protect the people. Their seatbelts stayed intact,
So
and
they're
the
like
rescuers
half
said
open.
that all the seatbelts were attached. But with the seat not staying attached to the airplane, you lose all benefit, any protection of the restraint system, because
And
you're
her
flying with your seat.
hairline is
8 years before,
not sure if she has like a
Air Florida 90
widow's
came
peak
down
or
the
whatever.
Potomac River.
I always have a hard time doing hair. I had a tip where someone basically said if you just think of hair in clumps, it's a lot easier. So this is the drawing so far. Whoops.
Dating back to 1952, state that seats must withstand
It's
a
looking
force
all right.
9 times stronger than gravity. Here's how they tested a seat. Load it with a block of wood and pull it in all directions at 9 Gs.
The problem with that test was it was a...
So that ball seemed like I had it right the first time.
It was a slowly applied load.
Sometimes if I'm trying to have a hard time figuring out the position of the hand for a character, I'll try and mimic the position myself and
Not the seat.
see if I'm getting it right. So
Not until 1981 does the FAA finally open a facility to dynamically test seats.
One of our most spectacular videos that illustrates the problems with the 9G seats. We call it Flying Freddy.
Freddy reveals the fatal flaws. The legs sit rigid in a lightweight track. On impact, the track buckles, and mayhem. The legs are cast from brittle steel. They can't absorb the kinetic energy thrown at them during the crash.
so here is her forearm.
9G was out. Seats had to withstand a
And
stronger